Hello everyone. Today I wanted to make a different kind of video where I don't really speak about business. I just speak about the mindset behind business and the way you need to be thinking in order for you to be successful, and my mindset going through everything that I'm going through right now. And for like, you guys might know me. If you don't, or if you don't follow me, my name is Alex. I'm 21 years old and I run an AI marketing agency, and we're doing $50,000 per month. One thing I realized is sometimes I find myself working all day, like 12, 13, 14 hours a day. Sometimes I go to bed at like 5 a.m. Last night I went to bed at 6 a.m. And people don't really realize that it's okay for you to lose. I speak to a lot. When I say a lot of people, like I mean a lot of people um, every single day. And a lot of my students are asking me like, hey bro, like, what if this doesn't work out? Or what if I lose? Or what if I'm not good enough? And the answer is you're going to lose and you're not going to be good enough and you will fail 1,000 times. But that's fine. That's part of the process. Like if someone came up to you and told you if you if you lose 10 times in a row, your 11th, you're going to become a millionaire, you'll want to lose. You'll want that loss, that failure. Because every time you fail is one step closer. And that's the exact thing though. People don't understand. This is how it works and this is how it's always been. Sometimes like I'm too stressed, like I'm like, yeah, we need to start doing $100,000 per month, $150,000 per month, scale, become multimillionaire. And sometimes I just take a step back and reflect on my situation, where I was 5 months ago. I was barely making any money 5 months ago. I barely knew anything about sales 5 months ago. Now I have people reaching out to me, asking me to teach them sales, to teach them how to start their business. And the reason why I'm good at that, and the reason why I'm going to become the best at that, and I know some people might call me delusional, some people might call me arrogant, which is fine, like I am, if you want to call me that. But the only reason why I say these things is because I know how hard I work. And sometimes I just do the work and I left and I just leave the rest to Jesus. Because there is only so much you can control in this life. There is only so much you can do. And then everything's going to work out itself. You don't need to be a sniper to hit your goals. You just need to be directionally right. So if you just show up every single day, you do the right things, you stop complaining, you stop saying that you're tired, and you just fucking show up, your life will drastically change. And people don't see that. People don't realize that. And that's why everyone fails. People fail before they even start because they're waiting for the perfect condition, they're waiting for the perfect opportunity. And guess what? There is no perfection in this life. Nothing is perfect. So you just jump on it, figure it out along the way. You can't know everything before you even get started. And the hardest thing, and especially when I'm speaking to people making more than me, is them understanding and me understanding that sometimes it takes longer than what we expected. And that's fine. Because during the process of you being in the trenches, during the process of you working all day, during the process of you scaling your business and being uncomfortable and growing, you become a different person. You learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about business. And you learn things and skills that are going to keep paying you for life. So if you have those skills and you keep piling up lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson, then you become successful. And then you become the person who you want to become. And then you end up seeing yourself and you're like, I don't even work for money anymore. I work to grow and push my limits. Because by far, that's the most important thing for me. Pushing my limits, trying out different stuff, learning, improving, becoming a fucking killer. In the beginning, it wasn't always like that. I was, of course, working for money and I'm still working for money. But if you try to become perfect, you're obviously going to fail because no one is perfect. But if you aim for perfection, you'll end up being fucking good. And and sometimes that's all it fucking takes. Just you improving every single day. So if you just keep improving and trying to become the best version of yourself, trying to build the best version of your business that you can possibly create, you'll end up becoming rich as fuck. Now you just follow and just focus on the money and the outcome, how much I'm making, how much I'm doing. Next thing you know, you'll become a slave to your money. And the only motivation is going to be money for you. For me, it's not money. So sometimes, even though I might know something might not be the best opportunity for me to make a lot of money, but I know that skill alone can help me down the line, I'll fucking take it every fucking day. Because at the end of the day, business, it's a marathon. It's not a race. It's not about who can get there first. It's about who can keep going long after it stopped being convenient. If you just keep fucking pushing and understand that in business, the person who always wins is the person who doesn't stop. And once you realize the only way for you to fail is if you just give up. There is nothing else. Nothing else that stops you right now from growing your business. You are the only reason your business is not at $100,000 per month. It's not the economy, it's not the government, it's not your friends, it's you. Because you get to decide what you do with your current situation. A lot of people blame circumstances, this, that, but once you start actually taking accountability and start improving yourself, and from every failure or loss, you just learn, and you keep fucking doing that for long enough, you'll become the best version of yourself. So don't focus on becoming rich, focus on becoming the person who you want to become, the person who makes money because they have the skill set. Because 99% of people, if you gave them $5 million right now, they'll probably lose it because they have no idea what to do with that money. Only very few people who actually have the right skills, the right skill set, and they know exactly what they need to be doing are going to scale. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I have everything figured out. I'm just saying, as someone who's doing $50,000 at 21 years old, you need to keep pushing. You can't stop. You can't give yourself excuses. You just need to keep going. And the only way for you to do that is if you put some faith in God, you keep working every day hard, and eventually everything will make sense. And that's the biggest thing I learned in business. It's not a race, it's a marathon. And the reason why I said before, like, I'm going to become the best at what I'm doing is because I'm not willing to stop until I am the best. And I'm willing to work harder than everyone else. And I will outperform everyone else just because I'm working harder, just because I'm studying harder, just because I analyze everything and I learn from everything. I don't blame others. I don't blame the government. I don't blame the situations. I just use them. I'm some random kid from Greece who's working with multi-million-dollar companies, and I'm making them a lot of money. I have a strong ass accent. I have a different time zone. I work up until like 3, 4 a.m. and I still made it. So what makes you think like you can't make it? Like, I'm not better than you. I'm not smarter than you. I'm just working harder than you. I just chose to. And sometimes people don't realize that it's just a decision. Like, at the end of the day, it's just you choosing to do that. You just choose to dedicate yourself. So if you're going through the phase where you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing, just keep fucking going, keep fucking working hard, keep fucking learning, and eventually you will get there. So for whoever is still watching this video, I just want to end this with one thing I said before, and I'm going to say again. Being successful is not a race, it's a marathon. You'll be surprised how much longer it will take you to become the person that you want to become. But you will also be surprised with how fast things are going to happen. Because 6 months from today, time is going to go by either way. So it's your decision if you're going to change yourself and start taking action, and in 6 months from today, you become a different person, or if you just stay the same and keep blaming everything else. Oh, I'm just thinking about it. I don't know how to start. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Yeah. You don't know, just like everyone else who started, they didn't know until they did, until they figured it out. So keep working hard, keep improving yourself, and eventually everything will make sense. Peace.